The report also focused on risk education programs. In 1999, risk education programs were identified in just 14 states: Afghanistan, Angola, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Cambodia, Colombia, Croatia, Iraq, Laos People's Democratic Republic, Lebanon, Mozambique, Nicaragua, Rwanda, Sudan, and Yemen. Over the last 10 years, the number of states where risk education has been conducted has increased significantly to 57 in 2008, as has the level of activity within these states. In 2008, mine or explosive remnants of war risk education was provided in 57 states and areas, compared to 61 countries in 2007 to 2008 and 63 countries in 2006 to 2007. A decrease in risk education due to reduced funding or capacity was reported in Angola, Chad, Chile, El Salvador, India, Mauritania, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Activities decreased in several states and areas in line with the reduced need for risk education in Georgia, Abkhazia, Burundi, Kenya, Nagorno-Karabakh, and Nicaragua. There were no risk education programs in several states, although contamination and casualty data indicated that there was probably a need. These are China, Republic of the Congo, India, North Korea, Kuwait, Libya, Philippines, Rwanda, and Turkey. In Myanmar specifically, several needs assessments have been conducted in the past few years, but only limited risk education activities have been undertaken due to the ongoing conflict. Information and understanding about survivors has improved significantly since 1999. From 2008 to 2009, as in all previous years of the last decade, steady advances were made to physical rehabilitation. Services improved because of increased availability, new facilities or increased production, or more efficient management and planning. Sustained training and on-the-job capacity building or the establishment of minimum standards and curricula led to the advances. Also, new disability laws, policies, and/or production coordination structures were developed in many countries. Few mine ban treaty state parties, for example Afghanistan, Albania, Tajikistan, and Uganda, have fulfilled their commitment to involve survivors in planning, implementation, and monitoring of VA activities. Few advances were made to increase survivors' access to education and vocational training, to help secure employment, and to receive sufficient pensions. There were hundreds of thousands of mine and explosive remnants of war survivors around the world. It is impossible to arrive at an exact figure because of the inadequate data collection. Accurate data about the number of survivors and the needs is critical to victim assistance. Mostly even countries with relatively complete casualty data recorded the continued lack of usable information about survivors' needs or services received. In 2008, Landmine Monitor stated that with 1 year left, the victim assistance 26 state parties would have to increase their efforts if they truly wanted to make a difference in the lives of survivors from 2005 to 2009. In 2008 to 2009, most progress was made in Albania, Afghanistan, Sudan, Tajikistan, Thailand, Jordan, Cambodia, Nicaragua, and Peru. In the past 10 years, victim assistance had made the least progress of all the major sectors of mine action, with both funding and the provision of assistance falling far short of what was needed. Moving on to support for mine action. International support for mine action totaled $626.5 million in 2008 and $87.9 million, which is a 20% increase from 2007 and the highest level of annual funding recorded by Landmine Monitor. The biggest contributors to mine action in 2008 were the EC with $89.5 million, the United States with $85 million, Japan with $51.6 million, Canada $43.1 million, Norway $36.7 million, the Netherlands with $28.2 million, Germany with $26.7 million, the United Kingdom with $24.9 million, Spain gave in $20.4 million, Sweden contributed 18.9 million and Australia about 18.2 million. All amounts are in US dollars. The largest contribution came from the EC combined with national funding by the European Union member states. Landmine Monitor identified $108.7 million of funding, including in-kind contributions, in 2008 by at least 22 mine or explosive remnants of war affected states to their own mine action programs. This represented a decrease of 8.7 million or 7% when compared to 2007, but more than $84 million in 2006 and $50 million in 2005. It is assumed that globally national funding is underreported. Assessment of national contributions remains limited by a lack of consistent and complete reporting on national assistance and by the absence of a standard method of reporting and applying monetary value to in-kind contributions. I have arrived at the end of the presentation. Hope that this was useful in providing you with an overview of what is in the report. This report is being globally released on November 12, 2009, and it will be presented to participants of the 1997 Mine Ban Treaty at the Second Review Conference on December 12, 2009 in Cartagena, Colombia. The annual report is available in hard copy and also online at the website being displayed on the screen. An executive summary is available on that website as well. A media kit is available in Arabic, English, French, Russian, and Spanish on the media section of their website. For more information or to schedule an interview, contact lm@icbl.org. Thank you.